I'm Haroon Rashid. Hey, John, eBay is 19 years old. Isn't that amazing?
Really? My name's John Stephenson. 19 years old? Hey, Haroon, that's as old as my underwear.
Oh, that's nasty, man. No one wants to hear about your underwear.
Yeah, hey, well.
Hey, sports fans. Welcome to Haroon's Hangout, the internationally featured show on marketing innovation, making digital marketing simple, straightforward, and fun. Today, what is content marketing innovation? And I am joined today by my partner in crime, Mr. John friggin' Stephenson. How you doing, John?
Top of the morning to you, Haroon.
Awesome, awesome. So today, you guys are going to find out what is content marketing innovation, examples of good content marketing innovators, and some really cool content marketing tools to help you with all that good stuff. Haroon's Hangout is presented by Khemeia Consulting, where we believe that innovation is the key to business growth. So diving straight in, let's go and pick a local hero. First person I want to kind of talk about is somebody called Amy Harrison, and I think that you've seen her videos, but I just want to bring up her website on the screen, and here we go. So Amy Harrison is quite simply a really, really funny person. We've both seen her videos. She's the host of Amy TV, and this just in hot off the press, Amy will be coming on Haroon's Hangout at some point in 2014. But you've just got to have a look at her videos. They are so, so funny. Really good stuff around content marketing, around digital marketing, social media, and all that good stuff. I mean, you've seen the videos, haven't you, John?
Yeah, really good videos. I think it's so refreshing to see her approach, because what she's really, really skilled at is using information and content. So it's a wonderful way of reaching, converting, and engaging with her audience. And I think marketeers can take a lot from that in terms of how to produce content that's on the money for your target audience or for your buyer personas even. Just choking on my coffee there.
Yeah, I love the way that she uses humor just to engage, and she has this thing where she talks about, don't be boring, enough with boring content, and that really resonates with what we do over here. I mean, people have seen our Darth Vader videos, love them or hate them, they get views, they get discussions, and we like them anyway. So, okay, cool. The next people I want to highlight Blend Tech, and this is Will It Blend. So people may have seen this. It's the guy who sells blenders, but his videos are called Will It Blend, and he blends all kinds of things like iPads, iPhones, and very, very funnily, Justin Bieber dolls, which is my personal favorite because we do not like Justin Bieber. Who likes Justin Bieber? Nobody likes Justin Bieber. But as you can see, the guy, he's selling blenders, which is a really, really bland thing. It's so boring, yet he's got 704,000 subscribers. The guy's got millions and millions of views. He's probably a millionaire now from selling blenders, and we'll put all the videos and some of Amy's videos as well in the show notes where you can check them out. But really, really good stuff, aren't they, John?
Yeah, they're superb. I mean, you're correct in that, content marketing, really, what's it about? Well, it's really to achieve marketing goals for your product or for your service, which are linked to, your sales objectives. Oh, God, it's a bit yawning, isn't it? A bit boring. But really, what does all that mean? Well, it doesn't matter if you're a startup, a SME, B2B, B2C, not-for-profit. The bottom line is you've got to do something different to stand out. And the chap you just mentioned, Blender, has done that with a mixer of all things. So if that's not a good example of how to reach, convert, and engage using content and something that's innovative and slightly different, I don't know what is, Haroon.
Totally. I mean, let's look at this. What Amy Harrison and what Tom Dixon from Will It Blend have done is that they've taken, Amy's taken marketing, and Tom Dixon has taken blenders or sales, okay, and they've just wrapped it up in something that's different, and that's innovation. So for us, I mean, if you've never seen one of our shows before, we're an innovation agency. We say innovation isn't just about products. It could be the way that you attract your perfect customer online, hence through a funny video. It could be the way that you rank on page one of Google. It could be the way that you reach people on social media. Thinking differently. And we say it's about pushing boundaries, challenging traditions, and daring to be different. And this stuff stands out because we're in a crowded online world. And just doing normal run-of-the-mill content isn't going to cut it. You need to stop it. Seriously, stop it. So don't just like put a video out there and you sat at a desk going, we are such and such solicitors and we can help you with this. Oh, God, do not do that anymore. Seriously, stop it. So if you look at an Amy Harrison, someone who, I think she's got a small business, she's classed as a small business, but she's getting lots of views, and I think, from what we can see, she's an innovator, and we really like that. So let's move on to the next thing. We've got some tools here, which John has found, actually, that are going to help you with your content marketing. So let's have a look here. Can you see that on the screen now? Has that come up?
I got that loud and clear, Haroon. It's on a chap's site called Jeff Bullis. For those of you who don't know, Jeff is an author, strategist, speaker. He helps people or companies optimize their digital brand. This article is on jeffbullis.com, and as you can see, it's 15 free tools, or 15 free content marketing tools to make your life easier. And it's written by a lady called Jessica Mills.
Yeah, there's some really, really good stuff on this article. So thanks a lot for picking this out. I think you were going to talk about one in particular. Which one were you going to talk about, John?
Yeah, I was just going to say quickly that the article's really good. So there's 15 tools that you can use to make your life easier. What they've done is they've structured the article in such a way that you've got tools for screenshots, writing, editing, images and design, creative fonts and infographics and video creation. What I'm actually going to talk about, though, is the bit about images and design. And you've got it up on site. I was about to go like this, and it say that it's about this little chap here. I don't know if he's on screen at the moment. And,
oh my gosh, that guy sounds in pain.
He does sound in pain, doesn't he? Well, I can promise an absolutely sublime user experience with PicMonkey. It's absolutely brilliant. What I sometimes find frustrating, and the reason why I like it, is that it enables you to take your pictures further. So it gives you some creative tools for photo editing and graphic design. But what I think is really, really neat about it is the 4 things that it does. So you've got photo editing, so bring out the boom in your photographs. Touch up, that's makeup, skin, hair, which reminds me, Haroon, our Khemeia Divas video. I don't know which member of our Khemeia team is the biggest diva.
I think we have video proof of who the biggest Khemeia diva is. And by the way, that's innovative content, by the way. And Bob, if you're watching, I love you, man. Don't hit the player, hit the game. That's all I'm gonna say. In fact, you know what? He's gonna hit me for this. I'm gonna put that video in the show notes.
Great stuff.
So everybody can see who the biggest Khemeia diva is.
So there's 4 things you can do. There's photo editing, which brings out the boom in terms of you makes everything look great. Touch up, that's Bob's app, really. Collages, that took me back to school. My word, my collages were poor at school. These templates that they've got are absolutely amazing on the site. And also design, but more importantly, from my perspective, I sucked at graphic design at school. I don't anymore using this app. It's graphic design for the rest of us. But what really makes it stand out, and what I really think is innovative about it, Haroon, is that it's a free tool. It's got tutorials, and it makes sure you get the best use out of the tool. And I just think that's so frustrating. And they've put a lot of time and effort into making it just right, and it's simple. I'm Northern and I understand it. It's called PicMonkey and it's brilliant.
I'm Northern and I understand it. but you know what? And this is another thing, because we sit with our clients all the time. They go, well, we'd love to create graphics, but we haven't got any designers. Well, guess what, guys? You haven't got an excuse anymore, because the major John Stephenson just gave you a free tool that you can use. So don't make any excuses anymore. Stop it. Okay, cool. So moving on, the one that I'm going to talk about is Infogram, because John mentioned infographics, and if you haven't seen infographics, then you need to sort your face out, sort your life out, crawl out from under that rock that you've been living under, and seriously start looking at what people are doing with content marketing. Infographics are just some really nice visual ways to represent that boring ass data that you've been blogging about. So if you've got like loads of stats and kind of tips or a flow chart or something, infographics are a great way to do this. And Ian Sharp, the Khemeia director, our boss, does also say a lot of the time that people are very visual. So if you've got like a load of numbers or a load of words on the screen, it's not going to get as much engagement as you'd probably like. But if you put it with some nice images, some nice graphics and all that in an infographic, you are more likely going to get some shares on that on social media. So that's a good way to do your content marketing. So moving on, well, speaking of that, I think this is a nice segue. So At the Sharp End is another one of Khemeia Consulting's show where we believe that every business can be profitable, and that's hosted by Ian Sharp, the Khemeia Consulting Director. Do go and check that out. We'll also put a link to At the Sharp End in the show notes. Go and check it out. Me and John do go and guest on that, so you don't want to miss that. Right, coming on to audience engagement. We're putting a new thing in the show now where you can ask us questions every week. We're going to do this thing called hashtag Ask Haroon, Haroon, hashtag Ask Haroon. Or if you want to ask the major John Stephenson anything, do hashtag AskJohn, Jon. We're going to put all those hashtags and everything in the show notes, but please do feel free to send us in your questions. We'd be more than happy to answer them. Does that sound good, John?
Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds great. Yeah, it's all about engagement, good, bad, or ugly. Let's hear it. Let's discuss it.
And even if you want to ask us something personal, that's fine. I mean, I don't know if anybody wants to ask you about your nasty underwear, John, but I've certainly had people asking me, do I do anything with my teeth? Have I ever had any work done and all that kind of stuff? And so, we don't mind that. If you want to ask us something personal as well, why I always wear jerseys or guitar and all that kind of stuff, go ahead, we don't mind. So that is it for today's show, guys. We hope that you have enjoyed it. Thank you so much to everybody who watches us live and who's been continuing to watch us, share us, and give us all the great feedback. We really appreciate it. Next week on Haroon's Hangout, I've got a special guest interview with Hope Park Business Centre, Bradford. Tom Almus and Joanna Pease will be joining me, where they'll be talking about how to hire the right social media person, business processes, and how you can actually integrate social media marketing into your business. You don't want to miss that. But from me and John Stephenson, take care, sports fans.
Bye.